Hello. I hope everyone can hear me. I see my lighting is all, well, it's not, we'll see how it goes before I start moving everything around. Hello, my name is Sherry and kind of changed views, so hopefully you can't see too much of my mess there in the background. It is a messy sewing room, I can tell you that. Um, So, welcome. My name's Sherry. Welcome to Practical Stitches. Usually, I do show you fabric from my shop, but I changed locations today. Well, I'm in the same room, but different section, the messy section. So, I'm going to attempt. I thought you guys might like this. What did I do with my paper? I don't even have a picture. It's called the Pattern Whale Pencil Case. Is there a picture? No. This is just the pattern. So, this cute little whale in the background. Anyway, it is at the Makerist, I think is how you say it, .com. And people have been talking about it, some kind of t-shirt that was $2. So this pattern cost $2 to make this pencil case. So it has how many pieces? Well, there's the tail called the fluke. There's the belly of the whale. Body, that's 3. Fin, 4. And then the inside is 5. So I've never made this before. I read the instructions, and when I say read the instructions, I glanced over them. And they're on my computer, so I can't access them because we're live. So this will be interesting, and I hope I remember what it looks like. So, what do you need? You just need scraps to make it. This is the biggest piece. I just figured the guts of the whale should be pink. I don't know if they are, but that is the longest piece, or the biggest piece, I guess. How wide is it? It's around 10 inches long, would be your biggest. Well, I guess this is the, I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea. This is the body, so you cut that out on the fold. So this is just, says to use denim, like non-slip fabrics like denim, canvas. So this is actually old pair of pants that I used. And this is a piece of fabric that I was hoping kind of has a fishy theme. So this is just a scrap project. And it doesn't really say to use bat, but I am gonna for the body. And this was left over from the quilt I made for my aunt. So sewing live, something you've never made before, is going to be interesting. All right. So I sewed the fins together and you quilt them. Ooh, wow, you can't see that at all, can you? I can't seem to get it in the light. Oh, there we go. So there's his 2 fins. See if we can move that a little bit. That might be better. Looks better up there until I sit down. Okay, I got quite the mess happening here. Let's get rid of this clipboard because that's not helping. Remy is way in the back sleeping on some stuff. Getting her hair all over everything. So I know Christine isn't going to be here tonight because she is not feeling well, which is awful in the summer to be sick. Well, it's awful to be sick anytime. So Christine, I hope you're feeling better soon. So everyone should wish her well in the comments. They'll make her feel better, make her feel special. Because she is. So I have no idea what I'm doing right now. All right. I'm supposed to, so you just put lines of stitching on the fins. This is the fin piece right here. It's the only thing that's finished. So we have to sew this on here, but it has to have batt. Okay. And I think I remember reading that it is a 2-hour project. And I'm usually only on here for an hour, so it's going to be double interesting. And I think I have this cut the wrong way. All right. Is this going to work? Maybe. All right. Okay. So I guess I have to attach his fins. I got to do that. So which way would they go? That way? You guys can't see that, can you? I think they go this way. I'll look at the picture later and see that they go the other way. Ooh, look at all the thread nest on there. I don't like that. Okay. Come on, Sherry, sew something. Now I have a small clue of what sewing bee contestants feel like. Yeah, I think that's upside down. Yeah. This is a dimpled bat. It has those dimples, and I can never remember which way it goes. Because the pin would go through. I don't know. No, pin goes through there better now, so that must be the right way. Okay. Let's attach these babies. So, hello. Crazy person. We just don't want them to fall off. And you're probably saying, how is this? I should probably mark his eyeballs while he's flat. That would be a good idea. I'm using a marker. There, I'll be able to see that. And mark the other eyeball. Where are you? Okay. Eyeballs are now marked vaguely. Fin, second one, sew them on here. Oh, not that way, wrong way. Okay. Okie dokie. Now what? Oh, I should wish everyone a happy Canada Day. Making a whale pencil case for Canada Day. Doesn't even make sense, really. Now that pin doesn't want to go through there. Okay, this looks like a bit of a mess to sew on there, so that's not gonna, I'm not liking this. Okay, it shows stitching lines. I don't know if I should do that before or after I sewed on. Oops. Wrong one. I'm just going to quickly tack this batting to this. So if you had fusible fleece, that would be handy. I think it tells you in the directions what type of fleece to, or batting or interfacing to use. So, this looks precarious. That's quite the curve we got happening here. Am I doing this right? I have no way to check, but I believe this goes here. Really dreading using this bat, or that's a dull pin. So what are people planning on doing this holiday weekend? Is this even, yeah. I can't remember how to do this. Already I knew this. Oh no, it looks like it's going to fit. Okay, wonder which end we should start at. Perhaps. Most people would clip this. So use 1 centimeter seam allowance. I should use a smaller stitch. Ooh, is the whale going to swim? I don't know. Probably wasn't a good idea for me to stay stitch that in place. That's what we're doing. Too late, already done it. It's just, it's not very thick, so. It's fitting. It's working. Nobody's more surprised than I am. Okay. Is it starting to look like a beast? Maybe. So now I guess we have to trim that. Turned out okay. It's all nice and flat. So we'll go with that. All right, let's stay stitch this. Even though I just finished saying that wasn't a good idea. There we go. I should have brought a drink with me because now I am breathing in fat fiber. Okay. It's good for you. It's not, but we'll pretend. We'll pretend that it is. All right. Let's make sure that's all nice and flat. We'll stick a pin. That's something I heard recently. Somebody saying that people are very... I don't use a lot of pins because in my job, you're not allowed. There's none in the building, I don't think. But it's mostly nets, so you don't... Am I doing this right? Yes. So... And it helps you sew faster if you don't use a lot of pins, but if you like using pins, then use them. Or clips or whatever works. It depends what you're making, I think. But somebody said that people were saying I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Yeah, somebody was saying that pins are, people say you're not a real sewist if you use a lot of pins, or... Why do people make things up? Anyway, the only reason why I don't use a lot of pins is because at my job you can't. So, because you're doing piecework, and when you sew, you have to... it's how you hold your hands, and you have to be... which I am not very good at, but it's how you maneuver the fabric, and it has nothing... And I think it's more of a safety issue that they don't have pins than anything else. Probably. Because you can't have pins stuck in somebody's clothes if they break or whatever. Alright, let's see if I can do this correctly. What happened here? Alright, I don't know. I'm trying to remember the next step before I get to it, and that's probably not working. And now I feel like I'm doing this backwards. How did I do this before? Over slipper. I should have at least printed off one picture, so just the directions were like really lots of pictures and look like really good directions. I just didn't want to print them all off. So is this gonna work? Perhaps. Seems to be lining up again. Okay. Now there's top stitching. I think we top stitch here this way. Or maybe we just leave it open. No, we'll do it that way. Yeah, because that'll make his fin stick out. Okay, we have to trim things. Time for trimming. I don't know if you are supposed to, but we're going to do it anyway. I will put the link to this, like tomorrow, it'll be in the video description. I could put it in the comment. Well, I can't put the link in yet because I don't have it. But I could write the name of the place of where I got it. I actually seen this on Pinterest, and it kept leading me to this website. The only thing about this pattern, because I was thinking, oh, it'd be really cute to sell, but you not allowed. It's not for commercial use. Anyway, I thought I would make it and see if it turned out, because the zipper is going to be tricky. There's a zipper, which is his mouth, which now you're intrigued. You're intrigued now, aren't you? Wondering how this is going to work. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just aimlessly clipping. It seems like there's a curve here. So we should probably clip it. And now I've got fuzz on my glasses. I can see it floating around. Whew. This is supposed to be natural bat. I don't know. All right. Did I do any on that? Yeah, sure I did. Okay. All right. Now we're going to do this. So I think, so we're going to top stitch there. That's what we're doing. Maybe. What's going on? There we go. Maybe. So if you had some of those safety eyes, which I do have, but I don't think. I might just do a few stitches. My machine is not enjoying this. Ooh, clunky. Okay, so that. Ooh, can you see that? No. Right here. It's top stitched down here. So, because you guys didn't see a picture, zipper. Are you seeing the whale now? Sort of. So the zipper runs all the way around. So it's going to be tricky to sew on there, I think. Perhaps. Okay, did that. That part's done. So now we have to do the stitching on the belly. It must be supposed to be resembling a humpback whale. I can't talk. Okay, so they got 3 lines of stitching, and they all kind of just look a little random. I can do that. I can do random. I can also get stuck. What's happening? Oh, I see. That's going to be random. Well, there, my first mess of the day. I can't say it too bad. What did I say? 3 lines? That's really crooked. And another one. I'm just trying to slam this together to see what it looks like. Obviously, other people would take their time, which I am not doing. Did it again. Flippers are catching on everything. And here we go. Stitching complete. So what? I see there's a couple people watching. Anybody want to tell me what they're working on or doing this weekend? So I think you can see that a little bit. Ooh, look at the mess on the back. Oh, you can see it really good on the back. So now, is this when we put the zipper on? I'm thinking so. So stay in the middle. I need a pin. So I don't know if as you can see, this is not good for me to be doing this live because I can't do 2 things at the same time, as we know. And this is the only zipper I have. But my point about the pins was, if you hear somebody say that about not to use a lot of pins, it helps with your speed. Like if you're trying to sew faster, they don't mean anything else by it than that. So if that was right. So you only use half the zipper. I already don't know which way would you do it? This is really wide zipper tape. I'm definitely going to have to pin this. Or I suppose you could just sew it on there. So that's going to be interesting. Zipper foot. Where's that? Where's that baby? Okay. Oops. Get on there. Okay. Would it go like that? No. Yes. Or would it go? No. So it can only go one way, can't it? Right? That looks backwards to me. Why does that look backwards? It's going to take me a minute for, yes, it would have to go this way. So the zipper would go face down. Okay. Sometimes I have to do and check. All right. Where's the other edge? I think this would be right. And then are the teeth going the right way? Why, yes, they are. So, okay. You're all sitting there hollering at me going, yes, that's what you do. I just had to check. All right. Let's sew this baby on here. I think we're going to start a little bit ahead. Okay. There we go. 3. That's too small. Stop it. Stop going backwards, I'm saying. Okay, there we go. That's better. There we go. Made around one curve. Oops, skip some there. Now we're all over the place. Okay, so it's a little generous in the zipper department. Okay. Now, it gonna work? Okay, so next step is to sew this on. His guts. I don't want to clip zipper tape unless I absolutely have to. And I think I might have to, but let's see. So, zipper is sewn face down all the way around. There we are. And yeah, just gonna line that up with that. Let's not make it hard. Don't make it hard. Stick one on there. And then you turn it around through the where his tail goes. Yeah. How are we doing for time? Where's the time on here? Ooh. I don't know how interesting this is watching me do this, but maybe I should do it from this side. What do you think? Maybe I should clip it some. I think this is going to be so freaking cute. Can't wait to see him. I think he's quite big for a pencil case. But what youngster wouldn't love one of these? What grown-up wouldn't like one of these? I don't know. I might like one of these. I'm about to get one, whether I like it or not. I recall there was clipping of zipper tape in this. I'm just trying to get that to stay. Probably. Get on there. There we go. All right. Move you down here. I think it'd be easier to do it from this side. Because then I can follow my stitching line. Or sort of, some of it. Going around the corner. I think I told you last week I was going to have some new fabric. I ordered it, but there was some they didn't have, so they always call me, which is very nice of them. And with the quilt backing that I wanted. It's not actually quilt backing, it's just quilt cotton. Anyway, I think the third one I've picked out. So I gave them 2 more options, but they never got back to me because they probably closed early today. Or maybe they were off today or something. Anyway. And they never got back to me. So I never even, that took a couple of days. So my fabric comes from Montreal. Let's see how bad. So it won't be here till next week. So I'll do another live next week and show you a few new fabrics, and hopefully I will be able to make, I don't want to promise anything, but maybe I'll be able to make something. Ooh, we had a bit of a mishap there. That's a clip. I caught it though, so it should be alright. It's just kind of, I should fix that. Alright, let's see if this worked though first. I can always turn it. It's easy to turn it out. I thought it'd be hard. Okay. Okay. It looks like a flounder right now. It looks rather flounder-like. And that is see-through, so I don't like that, but it's a pencil case. What are you going to do? And interesting. So I have top stitched this, and I didn't really think about my color choices here. I should probably give this a press. Get a top stitch it. Put the zipper on, and then the tail, and then it's done. Okay. I might be able to get this done in less than an hour. Amazing. Haha. Except for the eyeball. I hope it's going to turn out. I can't wait to put the zipper on. Okay. I'm just over at the iron. Okay. Ouch. All right. Doesn't really look like much of anything right now, does it? Okay. We need to top stitch. Get rid of that. Zipper foot. Put this one on. Ooh, I think I'll change my bobbin. That's not pink, but close enough. It'll look better than navy. Maybe. Might as well use that color up. Pop that in there. Where'd that go? There we are. So I'm going to top stitch around the zipper. Hopefully. Yeah. So machine doesn't like it. Yeah, if you use thicker fabric, it would be a little... I don't think I have a real heavy-duty needle in here either. I hope I'm not. So I'm too close to the zipper tape, or I mean, I hope I didn't, to the teeth of the zipper. So the whole point of top stitch. All right. Oh, now I don't think he needs his flippers held back anymore. Okay. For the fun part, see if this works. Because we just gotta, they want you to make sure that your tail's gonna fit on the end. So I remember reading that. There's our little zipper. Oh, I hope I did this right. I'm gonna feel foolish. All right. I think how these go on. Well, there's only one way it's gonna go on. I only have the one end. I didn't think I had it on there. Well, that is very cool. Okay, theirs looked... Did I do this backwards? No. Does it look like a fish? Does it look like a fish? You stick your pencil in. Pencils. It's Moby. Okay. So now we have to do the tail. He looks crooked. What's happened to you? That's what happens when you don't clip the zipper tape. Okay, first of all, that looks crooked. What's happening? I so badly want to cut that off. I don't think you're supposed to. Yeah, maybe I'd... It does look crooked. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. See what I mean by it looks crooked? Alright. So you have to line up. You get 1 centimeter seam allowance, and I want you to mark that so you can do it this way you can see better. I do. I want to chop that right off. Straighten them up. Okay, pen. That's what we need. I think this is going to be the 1 centimeter seam allowance. I'm saying half an inch. Half an inch. Alright. So we should be alright. Okay. We're going to change our bobbin thread. Pop it in there. Remove all these things. Okay, so his fluke. They call it a fluke, his tail. Right. Yeah, it is more than a 1 centimeter seam allowance. Obviously, I just fished saying it was half an inch. Okay. Right. Halfway around. So I'm using 1 centimeter seam allowance on the rest of his tail. It was just at the beginning. So we just need to trim him up. I guess. See why not. I'm gonna take a lot off of there. And then we'll give him so he has a floppy tail. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to chop off some of his tail. Poke his tail fin out or fluke out. Is that what a whale's tail is called? A fluke? It is on this pattern. For some reason. I never knew that. I learned something today. All right. Maybe. I think I should have. It's not a very good shape. These scissors have a blunt end, so I like using them for turning. Sometimes. I just don't feel like I'm getting a good shape on his fluke or his tail. All right, I'm gonna have to iron him, and you take that and tuck it in and press it like that, and then you slide it over the end. That's what you do. Okay, sorry I have to leave you with my mess. There at my mess. So there, I may have turned, well, I didn't turn it that much. Like centimeter. Where's the pattern piece? Doesn't say. It says turn opening. Okay, I'm gonna have to level that off somehow. He makes me laugh. Okay. It's really bugging me that that's freaking crooked. Because it all went together so well. I think you're supposed to do this after. Too late, I just did it. I've done it now. Now I've gone and done it. And all you do and sew over it, the whole end flat. Which is probably why I should have left some of that stuff on there. This is going to be hard to sew over on this machine. I think it'd be a good idea to base that first. But I've already taken up almost an hour of your time. Actually, I'm just going to stick a pin in there. I think that's what I'll do. I will baste it and then sew it on. Because I'm quite pleased with my little whale pencil case. I don't know why I need to make one, but had to do it. Look, it's hard enough for me to put a pin through there. I'm definitely basting that. Then you just sew across the end where I have the pins. Look, it's already come out. Okay. So you just baste across there. Here's a piece of cardboard. You see better? And that's what it looks like. This would be the right side. And you do some more quilting lines. I might sew that on my industrial because I know this machine doesn't like doing big, heavy things. Heavy fabrics. That's how big he is. Oh, he's coming. So, it's right here. So we basically made that in an hour. It just needs eyeballs, which are marked, one right here. Trying to get that in a good spot so you can see. But he's kind of cute. It looks like a whale with no eyes. Let's put some, look, I have a whole bunch of pens and pencils in here. Here we go. So I just need to sew across the bottom of his tail and he's finished. Give him an eyeball and he's got, it's quite the ridiculous looking thing. So I will type in the comments. It's Makerist. Oh, where's that going? I don't know what I'm doing. The whale pencil case. There. That is 2 words. Spelling, it's always important. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little while. And I just wanted to try this pencil case thing to see how it turned out. It's quite big. I'll have to look at the directions again and see where I went wrong. But I think that it turned out. He's just, yeah. I think you can put, look, you can put scissors in there. It almost seems like he's supposed to go that way, but I know he doesn't. He goes this way. So there he is. That we are now over an hour. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and that was fairly simple. It's just the tail left that'll be hard to do. I hope you all have a great long weekend. Take care, everyone, and happy sewing. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.